today for my supercharged event as I'm joined here by Lorenzo. Lorenzo, how you doing today? You ready for some 1 minute BTC predictions?
Oh, I'm on.
No,
Was the camera on?
No, I turned my camera off.
all right, get that thing on if you want.
We were getting in trouble water there.
Yep.
Oh, glasses over there.
Yeah. Dude, I just don't understand why I would even take them off. Like, I just like I'm casually listening to music. They tell me when I get a text. It's fine.
That was pretty sick, dude. So how is it bone
Vibration, yeah.
or whatever to hear? Yeah, I kind of like that stuff.
It's sick.
I used to have these headphones somewhere called Shokes, which were like the super early version of that. Like they maybe came out, I don't know, like 6-7 years ago. That was Axe headphones, but whatever. But like, how
Hey
good
guys,
can you hear stuff? Is it really kind of muted, or like, is it like you always have to listen to your music with the volume all the way up?
No, it's like pretty good. I usually listen to it with like half up, and it's like interesting because like I can hear the music really well, but I can also hear outside really well.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, I like the bone thing, but I feel like I never could get it close enough sometimes because I think like the ear things aren't tight enough like glasses are. Glasses are structurally pushing into your head more.
Yeah.
Like you can try to get something to go around your ear, but it's really just sitting there. There's no pressure to really direct it into there. So
Yeah, they're pretty comfortable too. They're nice.
Yeti, how you doing?
good man. How you doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Huh. That was odd. I think I had a ROI glitch for a second. It showed me down and then immediately went back to zero. I don't know. So, Yeti, the big question here. Did you close out the long position?
I did as soon as you told me that Kramer had called for everyone to buy. I closed it out.
Oh my god! Thank God.
Literally, like I was heading to bed, and I was like, "Oh God!" and ran and turned my computer back on, and
Dude, he brought it all the way down to 87,000.
yeah, he is. It is so impressive, like how like just how accurate he is in reverse. Like it is really impressive.
I'm amazed.
Like it's something else, hey? Like how do you? It's
Yeah,
just insane.
But it's like, but at a certain point, it's like wouldn't you think everyone would catch on and just all do the opposite? But like, I guess not. Like he must be still really good. Like it's like he's gonna get more than 60 or 70% of the people to do something. So they're like, it still works. Run the same play.
Yeah. Oh, nice win, Luigi.
Man, if only I could use the polycule, to use the poly tracker, to use the poly analytics, to use the poly dupe to figure out all of his positions in poly markets.
How do you get a market approved on Polymarket? You know?
I don't really know. I've never tried. You're like, I'm wondering, like, how did those guys? What was it, Trove or whatever that big scam was that we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
How did they get on poly markets? And why the heck are we putting up things that like are so easily like one centralized control someone could change? Like it's really like that's not a prediction event, you know? Oh my god, are they gonna run the sale until this like time? The sale is gonna end. Okay, like let's all predict when it's gonna end. It's so easy for someone to be like, "Oh man, like I'm a team member."
It's
You know?
even easier for like, will this person say a word?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Hey,
Oh my god, you just took it from everyone, Yeti.
Oh goodness.
your beauty. That's what we like to see.
I don't know about you, Yeti, but I'm fired up. We had a really good marketing session today. Lorenzo and David over there.
Cool.
You see
I
any of the
saw.
videos
I
yet?
love Lorenzo's video. Yeah, those videos are fantastic, man. They are so good.
Thanks.
They are so good, dude. You're killing it.
Yeah. Like,
I haven't
and I
looked
feel
at
like real video will cut through really well at the moment as well, because like there's just so much AI slop, and they're like really clearly not AI.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we're
yeah,
doing a lot right now, Yeti. Trust me. Lorenzo and David got the keys to the Instagram and the keys to the Metafide TikTok, and they're about to clear out majority of it and
cool,
Gen Zify it. So
cool,
we're
hell yeah.
in a transformative process right now.
Oh, spot on.
Nice job over there, Lorenzo.
Dude, I was down. Oh my gosh. I was playing like such an idiot the other day. I was playing just to hit the streak pot, and I got to the 4x twice, and I think it was a Numi or Ace who stopped me out. And the 5x was at like 150. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna get it. So I started doing $10 positions, and like I brought my account balance down from like 400 to like 100. And since then, I've not won. That's like my first win.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Yeti, but we have some new rules for like the social medias, you know, like we're going to be doing real people. So the streaming clips, like the user, generated content. So like all Lorenzo's videos, David videos, no AI slop anymore. And important community messages.
Yeah, cool. Cool. I reckon that's great. That is great.
We could still do it on the Care a little bit because it's more of Care is like a tester account.
Yep.
And then
it fits with it better as well. Like it's like it's a parody account, so it's like okay to be
mess around there. Like, and we're gonna put up a shirt on there and hope that like people sell the shirt and want to become affiliates and make videos to sell the shirt. Because it's on the
cool.
shop. So if anyone wants to make a video and like push the shirt, they can do it. You know.
I'm so disappointed that it doesn't let us like that. It doesn't let us promote the video because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that part makes the video so like better.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We're gonna crack it. You know. I guess that means something different actually in your generation.
Yeah, I did out of that. It's
like, that's crazy. Like one day I didn't understand and I was like really confused and I heard a bunch of people saying that and I was like, what do you mean? Like
saying what?
Like,
crack.
Like
and what
it means to like intimately engage with someone. Like now in the Gen Z. So it's like it can mean so many things now. Like you could be Irish and it's good crack, right? And it's a good time. It's freaking awesome. Like it's just the best thing ever. Good crack, You could be a plumber and you could have a crack too. It means a whole different type of thing.
I mean, I think intimately engaging with someone might mean something different here too. Because here it means you're banging them. I don't. Is that what crack means?
Yeah, that's what it means now.
You're spot on.
Yeah, you are.
Really?
Spot on.
You're right.
Yeti, you're right. And there's been this push where like young Americans have been taking Australian words and also Canadian words and integrating it into their slang.
Use it in a sentence. Big Kev gets cracked.
He's excited. Have you looked up Big Kev yet?
Yes.
What is
Big Kev. His friend had the username Big Kev, who was an Australian, this like enormous, fat, baby-faced Australian dude who would sell cleaning products.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
you'd,
there are
you'd get on, you'd wear like an Australian cape around, and he was all about how everything was made in Australia. And his tagline was, "I'm excited." He
But
was just
Big
like
Kev
an
is also-
Australian icon.
Big Kev is also one of my friends who plays.
Dude, you guys had Big Kev. We had like the Sham Wow guy. The Sham Wow guy. I think they like caught him like smoking crack and like, you know, doing like all this bad stuff, like, you know, with like prostitutes and other things like that. And he just Sham Wow. You're like, damn. That's the best part about America. That's my favorite thing about America. When
The Sham
people-
Wow guy.
Oh no, when people get money too fast and they don't know what to do with it and they really don't deserve it, and their whole life goes into like a wreck. Like because they got too much money too fast. Like it's the best American thing. Like a good example of this is that I always joke about is Salt Life. So there's these random stickers getting started in Florida called Salt Life. And everyone was like, "Oh, I gotta slap it on my Jeep or my van." Like, bro, like I'm Shaka Bro, I'm cool, Salt Life, like surfer guy. And it's like not a surfer brand, right? It's like all these people who go to the beach every once in a while, drive Jeeps and other stuff like that. And they're like kind of pretend to be like salty people. They might have a speedboat. They might be a speedboat person, but they rock the Salt Life on there. But then it became a major brand. It's all these clothes. The guy gets freaking loaded rich, right? And then he gets so rich. And he's like a real Florida guy. So he's like real Florida, like ghetto. And he basically blows up his entire life where he ends up like smoking crack, smoking meth. He's like dating like 17-year-old girls and then like kills one of them and ends up in jail. Like,
Wow. Far out.
yeah, it's like,
And that's what I love about America. And that's how that started.
yeah,
That's-
exactly. That's what I love about America. It's like anything's possible. Like, you know, you have these people who don't get money. Like, they don't have the common sense to even know what to do with the money, but they get the money somehow. Like, they just had some stupid idea. Like, the right thing hit. Like, anything is possible. These people do not deserve it, but they get the money, and then their whole life goes into shambles because they got it too fast and they didn't deserve it and they weren't ready for it. But it's great. And now, like, all these people rock the Salt Life sticker and they have no clue the context and, like, what happened to the guy because no one thinks about, like, oh, who's the founder of Salt Life, you know?
Yep.
Or it's like, you know, the classic, like, lottery story, you know, like, people get, like, all this money and they get $200 million and then they're broke in a matter of, like, 5 years because they bought, like, a new white t-shirt every single day. And they're like, I'm not going to wash laundry anymore. And then they like buy all this ridiculous stuff, you know? Whoa. I've never seen that screen.
No game currently live, yeah.
Whoa. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, I need to full screen here.
Yeah, so that's what happened with Sham Wow guy, too. He got it too fast, you know? Let's see.
Well, I think in a kind of in a different, more physical way, I think that's how Big Kev went too. He got too big too fast. Had a heart attack.
They're like, Kev, we need you bigger. You gotta get everything. We need bigger Kev. He's like, all right. I'll do it for you. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm thinking about another one. Jared from Subway. Oh, terrible one.
What happened to Jared?
Fucking asshole, dude. Like,
Is he?
you know,
Yeah, right.
this guy, like, you know, becomes the face of Subway because he's like, oh, I lost all this weight. I used to be big fat Jared. And then they show him as skinny Jared. And it becomes like the poster man of Subway. And he makes millions of dollars from it. Freaking pedophile, you know, disgusting. You know?
Yeah, right. It's funny that you say that because I think so. Like, I tried to find it online when I was mentioning it the other night, but I couldn't find it. But you know, I used to be a security guard, and the cop that was teaching the course was like Big Kev. Like we investigated him. He did some like dark shit. It was like banging on about Big Kev doing the same.
Jesus.
But I couldn't find. Yeah, I couldn't find it online, and he didn't ever say exactly what it was.
All this people get so weird. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, because it's like I get it, because it's like these people don't have like anything of substance. Sometimes it's like they don't have like real relationships or like a partner, like someone to love, or a family that ties them down, and then they just like want more out of like the money, the material, the life, and it's like never enough, and it's like they keep going further and further and further down that hole, and they just keep seeking more and bigger thrills, and then it like starts to get super dark, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like their substance isn't like what a normal person wants, you know, like a family or just to be happy, have friends around you. Like they're seeking some like greater vanity or power. Let's see. Who is the most famous Australian in the U.S.? And Yeti, who's the most famous person in the U.S. and Australia?
Well, it'd be like dependent on the time, but right now it'd be Trump for sure.
All right, yeah, it's like global. That's
But
every.
not in a good way. Not in a.
I've never been able to go to a different country and escape a conversation about like U.S. politics and about Trump.
Yep. Yep.
Like, no matter where I go, someone asks me about it.
Yep.
But I would say the most famous Australians in the U.S. probably like
I
Nicole.
would think Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin, of course, but like Nicole Kidman, Margot Robbie, you know, like Hugh Jackman.
Yep. And what's his name? The Hulk. Surely.
Which is I don't know.
The guy that played the Hulk.
I
Banner.
know
Eric Banner.
Thor 2 is Australian.
Who?
Thor.
Thor. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
The guy that played Elrond. He's a pretty famous dude. Yeah.
What about an Australian film we should watch? That's strictly like I don't think it really made it that far out. Like it's really an Australian film that's good.
Oh my god, I'm struggling to think of the name of it right now. It's like at this little pub. Oh my god, what is it? Wake in Fright.
Wake and Fright. I'll check it out. I'll write it down. Wake and Fright. Watch. Wake. Okay.
It's like an old, just bizarre one, but a very funny one. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it either. The Little Death.
The Little Death. Okay.
Yeah.
See if I could find them. Probably pirated it somewhere, you know.
Hey, don't come and steal our movies. That's it.
No, I've never seen a good Australian film yet. Like I've only seen ones that terrified and traumatized me.
Oh well, that's Wake in Fright, 100%.
Wake and Fright. All right, I'm done with that.
It will traumatize you. My favorite Australian film, I don't know if you've seen it, is The Castle, but I don't think it'll translate like culturally. Like you try and show anyone outside of Australia, and I don't know, they don't, but it's like fucking hilarious. It's actually Eric Banner's first big film.
Mhm.
Not that it was big outside of Australia, but his first kind of his biggest role at the time would have been that. And it is like fantastic. Like it is like actually a great film, but it doesn't. Yeah, people don't seem to feel the same about it from outside of Australia. So give it a go, but it's my favorite one, I think. And like it's got the lines that like all Australians know. Like it's like whenever anyone's buying anything off Marketplace, they're always like ask them whether they're selling jousting sticks from this line in it, and whenever anyone gets anything like really crap but sentimental, they're like, straight to the pool room, which is another. It's like I don't know, it's got heaps of sayings, Australian kind of idioms come out of it.
Yeah. I'm down to check that out. And maybe I'll pick up some new slang. Yeah, I think the only Australian movie I watched that like traumatized me was the Rabbit Proof Fence.
Oh, yep.
Like
That was pretty good.
They made us like watch that like in one of our like English classes in high school. I'm like, oh my god, this is so terrible. Like these poor like orphan girls are like trekking across the desert to like find their family after like being separated from them and like trying to be like assimilated into society. I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucked up.
Yep.
Like, and it felt like oddly like Christian horror movie type of thing, because it's like there were like these church type things that the kids were all in, and they were trying to like assimilate them and convert them. And it was like so weird. I was like, what the hell? It felt like a fever dream.
Yeah. Well, if you thought that felt like a fever dream, Wake and Fright will like is heaps more fever dreamish. It's like less real, but like
Yeah.
yeah. Holy crap, Inumi is either on a 9x streak or was on a 9x streak. He's on a 9x streak, it looks like.
Oh, he's about to hit it. No one was there to stop him.
I said it too late, didn't I?
I don't know. I don't know if you hit it there. I don't think Inumi did. Brand new me.
Nope, he did not.
They weren't in the game though. So they're
A bunch
still
of
on
my
it.
friends are buying this BFS token. The Beast Financial Services.
It was like a fake Mr. Beast token.
I don't know. He did say he was gonna launch a token. He did just receive that like $200 million investment from Bitmine. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it too much. I don't know if it's him or not. It's at a $27 million market cap.
Oh my
Send
god,
us to see.
Yeti, they're
Sorry.
gonna find that guy from the trove.
Actually?
Oh yeah, dude. There's like people have doxed him already online. They say he has zesty posture. So they're like, we have one photo of him at Token 2049, and his like butt is sticking out.
I mean, but what are they going to do? I mean, I feel like crypto people are always like,
Dude, I don't
find
know.
them, but I mean, they're not like.
Well, it's either they try to sue them or like that guy like ends up in a ditch somewhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty common too. Like there's that guy found out in the desert outside Dubai. There's that guy found in like Mexico, I think somewhere. There's another guy in like some other like South American country.
Just 1 second, sorry. Just my kids are.
Yeah, this is not. I don't think this is actually Mr. Beast.
Yeah, don't buy it. And like, even if we were to buy it, you only hold it for like, I don't know, an hour or two. Like, as soon as you make any money, you get out.
Let's see its hourly metrics. It's down 30% in the last hour. Wait, or no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It's up 50% in the last hour. Damn. Should have bought it an hour ago.
No, don't do it.
Matt, how often do you think on the daily game is the AI line directionally correct? Like, meaning wherever the price starts at 9 a.m., if the AI line is below it, how often is it actually below the price it started, or vice versa for it's above?
On the daily?
Yeah, pretty often, I would think, right?
Yeah. Like, I think it's like we're only running one model right now, but when we are running all the others, it's a lot more efficient. Like, so the 1 minute, like the model we're running right now is a lot better at 1 minute predictions.
And you're running that on the daily as well?
Yeah, we're running on the daily, like over just a period of a day. I think the daily is really good at determining like if it's going to go down or up for the day.
Yeah. So the last 2 days, I've just been copying whatever the daily game says in just my Mexi account, and if it's above where it starts, I'll just reverse the position, and if it's below, I just keep it below, and it's just gonna keep it a floating balance and see how long it goes for.
Yeah, you should be able to do well. You should be able to beat it more than like 60% of the time, which would be enough. Oh my god, I was on the 1 day. I'm like, why is this game taking so long? I'm in the 1 day game.
Is Metafide ever going to trade with its bots?
Yeah, we will. We did paper trading in the past, and then a little bit of live trading, and it worked out pretty well. It's kind of like a full-time job. Because when you're running like these AI models to trade, like in theory everything's great and everything will work, and you have all these like fail safes.
Mm-hmm.
But when you give it like $20 million and you're going to sleep at night, like I don't know, I'm not as comfortable with something like that.
Right.
Like,
Can't you just trade it during waking hours though?
Yeah, you could, but really, like then you miss out on like a ton of games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's fine though. It's better than like if it's profitable though to run.
You need like a 24/7 type of team. Which we almost are, but just need someone to specifically manage that.
Numi still on a 9x, Ace on a 4x.
So guys, hold on a minute. I gotta get back on my game. I don't know. I was thinking about today about like stuff that's universal, and it's just like really interesting how all of us learn, and there's just some things that we all share like a funny moment about, or like a funny thought. Like like you probably even thought about the Running Man dance, and like in 20 years or 10 years for you, Lorenzo. But
I
like
did it the other day.
like at one point, like when they're like, I don't know, doing a dance, like, oh, the Running Man, and they're like, oh, this is so funny, you know? And it's like, I don't know, why does that continue to come up throughout like every generation, and every kid like knows that funky dance? It's like, why does something like that stick? You know, like it's just ridiculous. It's kind of funky. The people look silly doing it. Maybe your uncle does it. Your dad does it. You're like, ah, the Run Man.
Lucci's had some good wins.
Yeah, I think he's been doing pretty well actually.
Lucci's eating good too. That's why he's got good nutrients. His brain is powered up. Does Lucci do anything with his hair when he wrestles?
No.
Because it's like everything stays up enough, right? Like nothing falls down in his face.
He leaves it, yeah.
That's good. They call him like the violent volcano out there. When I was doing like a lot more jiu-jitsu, I was like starting to like lose like a little bit of hair in my head up here. Because like every time someone would rub my head like against the mat, like it would like pull my hair back each time. And then everyone was like pulling my hair all the time. I was like,
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
yeah. 'Cause I don't really do much with it. Like I don't braid it. I just kind of like throw it in.
They like choke you out with your hair. You're like, that's not fair.
Oh yeah.
You can't do that.
You can do that in jiu-jitsu.
Can you really?
Yeah.
You can pull someone's hair.
Yeah, you could, yeah. Like I don't like think it's like full because a lot of the guys don't have it, but like the girls I've seen it, like the girls have grabbed onto each other's hair.
What?
And like there's no rule against it. But I don't think you're like purposely supposed to do it. Like I think like unintentionally like you can do it, you know?
That's ridiculous.
But I think like they get away with it. And also like girls will use it as a defense too. So like basically if you're a girl and you have a ton of long braids, when someone's trying to choke you out, if you can get your braids into the choke, then you can have like a little bit of space and cushion from your hair and the braids. So like the thicker the braids are, the more space you can make out from the choke to breathe longer. So it's like the girls will do that, so it's harder to pin them. And then so you really, literally have to like make sure their hair is back so you can fully get the neck exposed. Yeti, when are you gonna try jiu-jitsu?
When am I going to try jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
I would say probably never would be my guess.
Dude, you would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You like chess.
Oh yeah, because that makes sense.
You like chess. You would love it. Like
I do love chess.
It's literally it's like real life chess.
Yeah, chest that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's it. I don't like the idea of getting
It's
hurt,
not
and I
that
don't like the
bad,
idea of hurting other people. So I don't know. It's both of those things are
I don't like the idea of hurting other people either, but like find like there's a certain like speed or kind of like tone that you like work with someone with. And then also like the person you can tell like if they're willing to take more, like then they want it. So you give them a little bit more, you know, if they're a little softer a person, like you go a little softer on them.
Yep.
But like some people are like they want to do it. They're like beat me up. Like, and I'm the same way, like because I'll train with like some of the guys who weigh less than me, and it's like I'm just messing around. Like they can't really do much to me because it's like I got even if I have like 20 pounds on them, like it's like whatever, you know. But then like I'll train purposely with the guys who have like 20 pounds on me, and like I'm 220, and the guys will be like 240, 250, and like just shredded too. And like I'll like be like you know, get my butt kicked, but it's really good because it's like I want to get my butt kicked because that's the best way to train. It's like going in there winning, like I'm not gonna learn anything then. So it's like it's hard positions I can get myself in, and then get myself out of. Like that's a successful day.
Right.
I guess like I don't see like I would need to enjoy the like actual moment of it because I don't see the value of the training so much, except from like maybe a physical health thing. But like I've never felt, or like so rarely in my life felt like physically threatened and like that I would need to learn to fight, even like doing jobs where you would maybe expect that would happen a lot. Just never felt the need to like know that, and so I just don't know.
Well, I agree. Like I can talk anyone out of anything, or like talk anyone into anything, and I'm all good with everyone. Like no one really has a problem with me, you know. But like, I like to have it now in case like there's a situation for someone else, you know, that you could step into, or like a situation where you have kids one day, you know. Like I like to just know I have it.
Yeah.
And you're just a little bit more comfortable. You're like, okay, like you can go into a little bit sketchy of a place and you're like, oh, whatever. Like I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean maybe for overseas, but like I just can't like we've been around Australia to like the sketchiest places in Australia, and none of them felt like you needed to.
But that's not really what it's about, though. It's about the discipline, but it's also about like figuring out this flow with your body and like staying like really clear minded to where you start to like get choked out or panic or something like that. Like you're able to calm yourself and then think about how to initiate the next move or like react off of their move or push them into something else. And then there becomes like all these different chess moves that you start like chaining together to get like a submission.
Yep.
And it's like, and it's not always about like, it's not about fighting and it's not like violent because it's like, it's also a game of control. So if you're a strong person, strong minded, like you can play the game of control with them where you're keeping them in your zone and tone.
Yep.
And it does something to your mind because it's like the mind like intensity of playing chess, but then you have this physical intensity too. And like it connects your body together where like everything runs so efficiently afterwards. It like somehow ties into like philosophy. Like everyone in the jiu-jitsu class is like whether like they're all different walks of life, but like everyone is like a slight philosopher whether they know it or not in some way. And it's like then you're friends like with like 19-year-olds all the way up to like 70-year-olds. It's good because it's like you get exposure to like people or situations that you never would anyways either. And that's like just another opportunity to learn a lot.
I took my son to a Muay Thai class fairly recently, and he had a good time there.
That'd be fun for the kids. Because it teaches them like how to like, everything they have inside of them, all the energy, how to use it properly.
All right, these have got to hit. These ones need to hit.
Not doing so hot right now.
Oh wait, I have 20 cents left. I can do one more. It says I have 20 cents in my account, but it's not letting me put a 20 cents position.
You've probably got 19.98 or something like that.
Oh.
And so it rounds up to the like the closest cent.
Oh, your boy Aiden won.
I just went and claimed my like invite thing. And the confetti is frozen on my screen, but everything else is still moving right.
That's kind of fun.
My screen just covered in confetti. It's not going.
I'm gonna add Lorenzo back. Hold, I gotta ask ChatGPT this question. Let's see.
What's the question?
Oh wait, I'll tell you in a second once I get the answer. I don't know if this is like a real number out there, so I'm trying to find.
Sorry?
I'm trying to see if it's a real number.
If it's a real number.
Yeah, so there was a number reported out there once, and I think it's really funny. I was trying to find the exact like number, but they find that when Davos goes on, like the conference, that the demand for like escorts and like sex work services significantly increases every time the conference goes on. And like there was one year where someone threw out a number, like it was like a crazy percentage, and I was like, what the heck? Like that's insane. And I can't find it right now. Like, and I was looking for it, but like there was stuff in like 2020, like a UK newspaper investigated and reported at least 100 sex workers were traveling to Davos for the conference.
What's Davos?
So Davos is like this world, like the World Economic Forum, and they basically like hold this like conference about like global finance. And, like you have guys like Ray Dalio who show up, and you might have like Jeff Bezos there, or you might have like one of like Trump's people there. Like it's just like it's a global conference, so like all the world leaders go too. So you'll have like people from China, people from Turkey, other parts of Asia. Like everybody meets there. So it's like powerful like economic leaders, and like basically the people who are determining like world economic policy all meet up in this like town in the mountains.
Yeah, right. Sorry, someone just Anumi just won the $340 10x pot.
Wow. How did Anumi do that?
They hadn't played since they were on the 9X, I think.
How does Anumi figure that out? Like when to play? Well, congratulations, Anumi. Lucci. I'm always like, who's responsible for this at Davos? You know, these are supposed to be like the world leaders, people determining world economic policy. You know, like some of the quote unquote most intelligent people in finance in the entire world. And then I guess they're out doing extracurricular activities. And it's like a super, like everyone I know who's gone to Davos, like kind of like elitist, you know? They're like, oh, I went to Davos. I'm like, oh, great.
All right, I went all in with one dot. 45 cents.
Where are you at? What?
89,078. Not looking great. Oh my gosh. I might hit like a 0.1x.
No.
No way. 0.16x.
Oh, no. What the? Send you some funding. I don't know. Anything was falling here. It's opera night over there. I love it.
Oh man! And this last week of the school holidays,
Oh my
the
God,
Christmas
man, that
holidays.
is such a long holiday.
Yeah, man. It's
Oh my
like
God.
a 5 weeks, 5 weeks of holiday, 6 weeks of holidays or something they get.
I think they just do whatever they want in Australia. It's crazy.
Do they have a reason? Like, is it just because they've always done that, or they're like, oh, it's a good time to spend with your family?
Yeah, I think that's it's like so. I think your summer break is your longest break as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
our summer break is, yeah.
Is it 6 weeks as well?
I wanted to say like 8, but it might be less.
I feel like you always get July, you get August. Sometimes you go back to school at the end of August, or you can go back in the beginning of September after Labor Day.
Okay, well, it's just our summer break then. So it's like our, because this is our summer. So
And I think you're out in June, yeah. So a little over 2 months. So this is your summer. Okay.
yeah.
So this is the time where it's the hottest right now. So like,
Yep.
it's also hot in the schools too.
Oh, that's so weird. It's like, damn, that's crazy.
It's on the opposite side of the world of us.
I know, but like, I don't think about it often. I just think about like the time difference. I don't really think about the seasons.
Yep. Where I am, it's like there's not a huge difference in heat because it's so like equatorial.
Mhm.
But there's still like it's still definitely a bit hotter at this time than other times, but mostly it's just really wet at this time of year.
Mm.
Which would be even worse for schools. Like it's like, some days you get like a meter of rain.
So they're out for 5 weeks, and then is there another extended break like that? Or
Nah, it's the longest. So
that's the
I
longest?
think it's 6 weeks
6
is
weeks.
the longest, and then they get 3 other ones of like 2 weeks. But generally, like with a bit either side of that as well, like there'll be like no school for the last 2 days of the final week, and no school for the first day back, so teachers can pack up and prep stuff.
So it sounds like Australian kids do more days of school than US kids.
Yeah, I think that's so. I know we do like one of the highest face-to-face hours in the year. Sorry, hours of any developed country in the world. Like it's up there with the highest. Because I was reading a thing saying about how there's like no correlation. Like there's certain schools here that have like dropped their face-to-face hours substantially, and they get the same like education outcomes as schools that have heaps more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when you compare it to like us to like Finland, we have like twice as many face-to-face hours as they do, but the same outcomes in the end.
Yeah. Yeah. So in the US, like the average US public school has 180 days, and the average Australian public school has 200 days per year.
Yep.
But some schools require as few as 160 in the US.
Yep.
So
I think that's probably about the same for the required days for like we have schools that definitely do substantially less, like Steiner schools and stuff like that.
yeah, Montessori schools.
Montessori, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Dude, the people learn more a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's definitely different. Like my nephew went to I can't remember whether it was Montessori or Steiner school, and he loved it, but it was also like fucked up. The teaching culture there was all like,
Yeah.
it's like what his teacher was like. There was this like naughty kid, and she was like, oh, it's because like she like told the parents that it was probably because they did something in a past life.
Oh yeah, they're speaking from their past life. Like, that's pretty
Oh my god!
Montessori school. Though.
Imagine your teacher saying that. That's so bad.
You're like, yeah, we're working on like past life healing right now. Like,
Yeah, fuck.
got, like, a really bad like third generational trauma, like demon. We gotta like exercise it out of her.
Yeah.
Well, like something I know that works, but I'm not sure if it's like, specific to the person because they're really smart. But like I know someone who was homeschooled and they did this thing called unschooling, where basically like you just don't learn the curriculum for like a couple years and you basically just learn the things that you want to learn. And it actually like it's like super frowned upon to do unschooling, where you just don't have the kids learn for a period of time and they just do whatever they want and learn. But what ended up happening to this person was their brain like works like a sponge, and they can absorb every date, piece of information, everything else like that. And the reason they think they're so good at memorizing these types of things is because they weren't like forced as a kid to like memorize, and then regurgitate. And they had like space through the homeschooling and then space to think through the unschooling for those years where their brain could develop it without the stress. And also multiple other things play, like, there's a lot of talk about like sleep deprivation with kids, and like you start them on the cycle of sleep deprivation when they're really young and they're not actually like, sleeping in enough. And, this person also was like, not waking up super early in the morning, like getting the right amount of sleep, taking care of themselves. And they weren't in the stressful environment, and it basically allowed their brain to function like much higher than the average
Yep.
person, it seems.
Yep.
So there's like a degree to it, I do believe. And then a lot of times I've seen like the prep schools where you have the kids like with much higher like SAT scores because they have access to tutors and everything else, but much higher like forms of education just because they have really good teachers. They're spending like usually they're the ones spending 20 days less than like the public schools.
Yep.
And stuff like that. Or they might even be spending less than that.
Matt, does Frank know about me and David on the Instagram? Like if I Slack him for the authentication code?
Yeah. Just ask him.
All right.
Yeah, Slack him so you can just get it in the now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up going off to the gym for a while.
Do, 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 do.
I think this is the last game. Oh. Come on, me and Ace. Oh, Yeti's the only one that took that top part. You had 3 positions that lit up for a sec.
Come on, pump it up. Hey, there we are. Ah.
Got to pump it up. Oh, no. All right, good game. Nice job.
Oh yeah.
For the one day.
Good game, guys.
Okay. Good game.
Oof, I'm hungry.
I'm doing good in the one day game right now. Radio Frog, a new me, Dilly, Odious.
Oh, my second account's in there.
Oh, nice.
13th. Oh, never mind. It's down now. Damn, David's up a lot.
I'm not even in the one day game, I just realized.
David's specialty is the one day game. I don't know how he does it, but all right, guys. Good seeing you tonight. Thanks for playing in the 1 minute supercharged event. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.